Hey guys, I'm Arnott, and today I'll be teaching you some animal movements, which is a combination of strength and mobility and some cardio as well. But it's a really functional way of using your body. So when you're doing fitness, you're isolating movements and you get big muscles, but they're not really practical muscles. So when you do these motions that engage your entire body, you move in a more functional way. And these movements can be translated to any kind of exercise that you will do. So check it out. We start front of the mat. And we're just going to do a little warm-up. So it is quite important to be warm prior to doing anything. So we're going to do an alternative sun salutation for that. This is just a motion, sequence of motions that will get your body warm and mobile. So let's do it. Feet hip-width apart. And just relax. Close your eyes. You allow yourself to arrive in your body. You feel how your body is rebalancing itself constantly. You feel how pressure is shifting across your feet. And this balance we'll be using throughout this practice, both on our feet and on our hands. But just make sure you set the intention to stay in your body and try not to go up in thought. You're doing that all day already. We start. Open your eyes, inhale, raise your hands, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, press your knees apart. Inhale, look forward, straighten your legs. Exhale to lower down, chaturanga, on your belly or lift your body. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And this is a basic posture. These are alternative sun salutations. They open the hips as well. In this basic posture, you press your bum up as high as you can. You really press your hands into the mat. All 10 fingers active. You can engage spider fingers, where you really press on all 10 fingers. You press your shoulders towards the mat and you do an outward rotation of the elbows. You engage your knees, you engage your lower belly, you engage your pelvic floor, and you really press your feet into the mat. You look towards your belly button. When you look around, you'll generate too many thoughts. That's not conducive for your practice. And we walk or jump forward, feet wide. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, press your knees apart. Inhale, raise your hands, look up. Exhale, samastiti. Inhale, raise your hands, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, press your knees apart. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. You just stay here once again. A very important posture. External rotation of the elbows. By this I mean that you rotate your arms so that your triceps are backwards, your biceps are forward. Internal rotation of the thighs. So you really pull your inner thighs backward. And you keep on looking at your belly button. And you breathe deeply. Keep on pressing into the mat with your fingers and your feet. Chatvari, or 4 deep breaths. And punch. At the end of your exhalation, you either walk or jump forward, feet wide. Inhale to look forward, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, press your knees apart. Inhale, raise your hands, look up. Exhale, samastiti. Inhale, raise your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten, look forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we come into a plank. And you really press on all 10 fingers, spider fingers. You press your shoulders towards the mat. You press your chest away from the mat. You try to keep your core and your bum engaged so that you have a straight body, ankles, shoulders, and hips in one line. Inhale to raise your right hand. Look up towards your right hand. If this is a little bit too tough, ground your left knee. If it is easy, raise your right leg. Really spread all 5 fingers wide so you have more balance and you look up towards your right hand. 4 deep breaths, or Chatvari in Sanskrit. And 5 deep breaths, or punch. Exhale to ground your right hand. Inhale to raise your left hand. Look up towards your left hand. And perhaps you raise your left foot or you ground your right knee. You just stay here for a little while. Trini. Chatvari. And punch, and you ground your left hand. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then you walk or jump back into standing. Feet wide, inhale to look forward. Exhale to bend your knees, press them apart. Inhale to raise your hands, look up. Exhale, samastiti. Inhale, raise your hands, engage your core. Exhale, bend your knees, press them apart. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And lift both ankles and ground both feet to the right side. Bend both knees and twist yourself on your right side. Your left hand, your fingers of your left hand remain on the ground. Your palm of your hand can come off of the ground. And 5 breaths. Inhale, raise your ankles. Exhale, ground both feet to the left side. Bend both knees and really twist yourself on your left side. Keep on looking at your belly buttons, button, you don't have multiple. And keep your arms and torso in one line. Chatvari. Punch. Inhale to raise both ankles. Exhale to walk or jump back. Feet wide, inhale to look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, press them apart. Inhale, raise your hands. Look up. Exhale, samastiti. And widen your feet a little more. We're going to try to open our hips a little further. So a little wider than your mat. If you don't have a mat, it doesn't matter. And we bend our knees. And we're in Bonobo. Now it's an ape. It's pretty close to what we are. And we open our arms. We really try to engage, open the shoulders. We look up. With our exhalation, the back sides of the palms go together. And you look towards your belly button. Inhale to open, look up. Exhale to close, look towards your belly button. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. One last time, this is tough, I know. Inhale to open. Exhale to ground your hands shoulder width apart. Really press into all 10 fingers. Press on the insides of your palms. This is very important. If you press on the outside of your palms, so close to the pinky finger, you can't improve the strength of your wrists. If you press on the inside of your palms, so close to the thumbs and the index fingers, your wrist can get stronger. Press into all 10 fingers. Press your chest away from the mat and raise your ankles as high as you can. Look between your two hands and really press the world away from you. Engage every single muscle to raise your bum as high as you can. And if you can, raise your feet as well. Feel free to do so. And you just try to keep on breathing here. Breathing deeply. And we lower down. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, hands and waists. And you just stay here for a little while. You look to a point in the distance and you try to get your nose as close to this point as possible. You try to get your elbows as close together as possible. You engage your kneecaps, you pull them up. You engage your thighs, and you really lean forward as much as you can. And you just breathe here. You really try to reach with your nose to the point in front of you. You keep on engaging your belly button, your pelvic floor, and your legs. Keep on pulling your elbows back and punch. Inhale to come back up. Exhale to bend your knees, feet point outward. Inhale to raise your hands. Exhale, hands to the right, foot forward. Hands to the left, right foot forward. Hands to the right, left foot forward. Hands to the left, right foot forward. Hands to the right, left foot forward. Hands to the left, right foot forward. Come back into neutral. Beat your chest and come back. Hands to the right, left foot back. Hands to the left, right foot back. Hands to the right, left foot back. Hands to the left, right foot back. Hands to the right, left foot back. And we're back in the original position to ground our hands. Really press into all 10. Engage spider fingers. So really make your hands look like spider feet. Your index fingers are parallel. You press in the insides of your palms, press the world away, and raise your ankles as high as you can. Raise your bum as high as you can. Engage every muscle in your body to press your bum up. And if you can raise your feet, feel free to do so. I don't know if it will still come out of me once again. Let's see. Yeah, they're coming up. That's nice. And we just keep on pressing. And we lower down. Inhale to look forward. Exhale. Interlace your fingers behind your back and straighten your arms. Really press your hands forward. And you just lower down fully. And you just look at your belly button. And your feet are parallel to each other now. Your weight is equally divided between the insides and the outside of your feet. Your legs are active. Kneecaps pulled up. Your belly button doesn't move up and down, so that you direct your breath towards your chest, opening your shoulders fully. Breathe deeply. Ready? 4 deep breaths. And punch. Inhale to come back up fully. Exhale to let go of your hands. Inhale to move your arms to the sides. And exhale to jump back. Feet together. Shake it off. And we're just gonna allow our wrists to relax a little. We're already taking up some pressure. Wrist hygiene is very important, so be sure to mobilize them a little. You can also move the palm of your hand forward and just make this motion. And just feel the stretch in your wrists. Be sure to give yourself enough oxygen. Feel your heart rate slow down. Feel your breath slow down. And switch hands. And just breathe. And relax. Shake it off. And we're gonna go into the beginning of a crawl. So we're gonna do bear crawl, which is the easiest way to crawl. And we're gonna start with the right foot forward, the right hand forward, and the left hand forward. And we're just gonna ground our right hand, a little bit to the front. We keep our right leg a little bit bent. And the left hand a little bit more forward. And then the left knee goes towards the left elbow. And you step back, up. This was slow-mo. A little faster. Right hand grounded, left hand grounded. Knee to elbow and come up. Foot switch. Slow-mo. Left hand forward, right hand forward, right knee to elbow and come back. Little faster. Left hand, right knee, and back. Foot switch. Now we're gonna foot switch in between every single lowering towards this crawl. So you just keep at it. With every time you go down, you do an exhalation. You can even make an animal noise with it. Every coming up, you do an inhalation. Make sure you control your breath well. So, inhale. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left, right, left, relax a little. Shake it off. Both the hands and the feet. We're going to go on a little in this crawl. So, bear crawl. Start a little backward so you can utilize the space well. Right foot a little forward. Right hands. And say, I have some flexibility, but if you don't have the flexibility, you just move your hand a little bit more forward. It's all right. It doesn't matter. You can also... Oh, Mike is doing a little weird. All right. You can also just do tiny steps. Now, your right foot is close to your right hand, your left hand is far away from your left foot. And you always do an opposite motion. So, right hand goes forward, left foot goes forward. And this is the easiest way to do it. Now my hands and feet are pretty far apart. Make sure you keep your knees a little bent, not much. Right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot, right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. And we move back, left hand, right foot, right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot, right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. Now, you keep on repeating this if you think the next one is a little bit too much. Next one, you go a little closer with your left foot to your right leg. You go a little further with your right hand. Now we're more like a jaguar or a leopard, so big cats. And it's always the opposite motion. So if I move my right hand, my left foot moves at the same time. As you can see, my knees are bending a little more when doing this. And if this is already pretty tough for you, you just do the previous one again. It's good. You're giving yourself a stretch. You're building up some shoulder strength. We forgot what it's like to be on all fours. It's been a while since humanity has done that. So, rewild a little. All right, if you want to take it one step further, go even lower by putting your left foot really close to your left hand and your right hand really far. And we're headed towards a salamander this way. And there's even a more advanced way of doing this, but if you can join. If you want to stay at the bear or at the big cats, you stay there. It's good. Try to keep on going. Try to keep on moving. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. And we move back. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. And we move forward. Left hand, right. Right hand, left. Left hand, right. Move back. Left hand, right. Right hand, left. Left hand, right. If you want to continue even further, you try to combine it with a push-up. So when you're here, right hand forward, left hand close to the left foot, right foot far away, and you do a push-up. And you move forward and you do a push-up. And you move forward and you do a push-up. And you move forward and you do a push-up. To move back and try to keep yourself engaged and low. And push-up. And push-up. And push-up. And forward one more time. And push-up. And push-up. And push-up. Push-up. There's one too far front. It happens. And one more back. And you lower down. And you come into a downward facing dog. And you just stay here. Not the easiest posture to hold, but it's relatively comfy, isn't it? So we're going to go on to pounds. The previous motions were pretty tough on the legs, so now we're going to make it tough on the arms. So you raise your left foot high and you pull your toes towards you. You try to get your leg to be one line with your upper body. And you pull your toes towards you. And you try to see your toes as you look down. 4 deep breaths. And 5. To ground your left leg and raise your right leg. And you just try to see your toes. My t-shirt is not perfect for this, but hey, you really press into all 10 fingers. Press on the insides of your palms. External rotation of the elbows. Press your shoulders towards your ears and pull your shoulder blades together. And ground your right foot. Now we're gonna bend our knees and try to keep our knees off of the ground, really low, and really try to keep your arms and upper body in one line. And you look between your hands. You just try to stay here. If this is a little bit too tough, you just ground your knees. And you move your left knee towards your right elbow. And you bend your right knee, straighten your right leg to the left. And you just stay here. And you really press your shoulders away from the ear so that your shoulder joint can be strengthened. Your right elbow is at your right hip. And ground your right hand near your left foot again to bounce. And you try to stay here again. And you really press into the posture. Deep breaths. You keep on engaging your shoulders, your fingers. Make sure all these little muscles in your fingers stay engaged. And your right knee goes towards your left elbow. And you bend your left knee. And you straighten your right leg. You try to keep your bum lifted. Your left knee is bent. Left elbow is close to your hip. You really press your right shoulder away from your ear. 4. And 5. And ground your left hand and right foot. We're going to try to speed it up a little. Downward dog, this posture that I'm in right now, is an inhalation. Your kick is an exhalation. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep it up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, one last time. Exhale. And we come back into neutral position. On your back. For the most important part of any exercise that a human being does, that is rest. For when we're resting, we get stronger, we get more flexible. We engage a full relaxation, allowing every cell to rejuvenate, to heal. We allow memory consolidation. Muscle memory and actual learning memory happens mostly when you sleep. So just relax your entire body, every single cell. Feel gravity pushing yourself down. Feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into your mat. And as you are fully relaxed, you just stay in this relaxed state of being. While keeping your focus on your body. So start with the lower portion of your body. We strengthen and mobilize this part well. So feel whatever sensations you're feeling here right now. It can be a tingling sensation. It can be hot, it can be cold, it can be perhaps painful or itchy. Perhaps you can feel your heartbeat in your legs. Whatever you feel, just feel it. Whatever you're feeling in this moment, you can't change anything about. So just stay with it. Allow what wants to be felt to be felt, to be felt. And move your consciousness a little bit higher towards your pelvis. And just feel your bum, your pelvic floor, genitals, hips, and your lower belly. Whatever presents itself here, give yourself space. Your upper belly. Try to even feel the inside of your upper belly. Your chest. The rhythmic motions. The pounding of your heart has gotten slower. Your shoulders and neck. And your entire head. Every single muscle in your face. Feel it all. And then relax your focus. Let go of all trying. When you relax your focus, you can feel everything at once. There's no filter to perception. All sensual input just enters. You're in the most receptive state possible. Allow this state to be. This is also the best state to recover, to process emotions. To create distance from the mind and the incessant thought that it produces. And start making little motions with your fingers and your toes. Small motions with your wrists and ankles. Elbows and knees. Shoulders. Hips. And head. And gradually evolve into bigger and bigger motions. You can keep your eyes closed still until you can stretch out fully. And just enjoy this lengthening. Perhaps enjoy a yawn as well. Very pleasurable thing to do, yawning. And then raise your knees and allow your entire body to fall heavy on the right side and ground your hands below your head. Fetal position. Most natural position. And allow your organs and your muscles to sink to the right side. Feel relaxation happening. And ground your left hand in front of your chest to press yourself up into an easy cross. Legs crossed towards me. To end with the most important practice, just cross your legs, lengthen your spine, and close your eyes. Ground both hands on your heart. And think of everything that you can be grateful for. Your body, experiences, people, things. Really visualize this. Bring it all up in your head, as colorful and vivid as possible. Translate all this gratitude to your smile. And if you're in a difficult period of your life, and this exercise is a little difficult, then imagine all the horrible stuff that didn't happen to you. That disease that you didn't get. That injury that you didn't get. That car crash that you didn't get. The abuse that you didn't get. And be grateful for this. There's always a reason for gratitude. So just feel grateful for that. And translate all this gratitude to your smile. And try to activate this feeling as often as possible. As you felt, you can activate it whenever. Try to live in gratitude. Rub your palms to generate heat. Put your hot palms on your closed eyelids. Open your eyes to the heat and the darkness and softly lower your hand. Back into Namaste. Namaste, guys. Thank you for practicing with me. Hopefully see you soon, live. See ya.